Hello everybody, today we are going to be making this ring-shanked nail. We're going to be doing it from the ground up. It's going to look like this as the finished product. This might be a bit longer of a video, so we're going to get right into it. Let's start out with the head. We're going to reveal the dimensions on each one of these so that we can follow along. And we're going to start a new design. So the first thing we're going to want to do is create sketch, top plane, and then we're going to go to center point circle, make a circle, dimension it. That dimension was 0.15. Then we're going to push pull, and we're going to come up. Let's see. So we are going to use the measure tool, and we're going to select these two edges right here, 1 and 2. It's going to tell us the distance between them, 0.04. So we're going to extrude this, aka press pull 0.04. Doesn't look quite right, does it? 0.375 was the measurement. So we go to sketches, right click, edit sketch, 0.375. There we go. Finish sketch. Now it looks about right. So next, another sketch. Put it on top of the head of the nail like this. Make another center point circle, slightly smaller, dimension that one 0.15, and we're going to push pull that, and we're going to go actually that's, hold on, let's analyze this closer. Smooth shank. Smooth shank. Need to go to edit feature. There we go. Edit feature. And 0.8 inches. So back to this. We're going to push pull this, just this inner circle, to 0.8. Now we have this shape. Starting to look like a nail. So we can next create a sketch, and we're going to put this on the front plane, the front back. And we are going to sketch 3, edit. Okay. We're going to zoom in a little bit, and then we're going to put these slots. And they're going to look something like this. So after we have one of those slots, we're going to dimension them. Each one of these slots is 0.1 inches long and 0.015 inches tall. Point 1. .015. Now we're going to go to constraints and find the midpoint of this line, and we're going to pair that up with Oh, actually, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here. The next thing we have to do is... Can I dimension to... Let's see. From here to... Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to dimension this so that it is exactly in the middle. So we're going to go the dimension from here to origin. And we're going to find the distance like that. And we're going to change it to whatever half of 0.1 is, which is 0.05. Now we know it's centered. It can still move up and down though. So we're going to want to put this at about 0.2 inches above the head here. Oh yeah, I need a... What? Remember, this is just a learn through, so you guys are learning along with me. I'm trying to get my bearings in Fusion 360. Okay, so what we have to do is click Smart Dimension, click that point and this edge, and change that to 0.2. And now we are fully constrained in one spot. You can tell because this little red block appears over your sketch. Next thing we can do is go to Rectangular Pattern, and we're going to select the sketch we just made. In the left and right direction we only want 1 because we just want to stack these, and up down we want 5. Then we're going to pull this up. We're going to change this to spacing, and we know there is something like something like something like that. Well, we can change it after I check. So the distance is 0.03 between those. So let's change. Trying to figure out how to edit the distance between these now that I have them placed, and I can't seem to do it. So what I'm going to do is delete these. Now we are going to try the rectangular pattern again. Select those, 1 and 5. And then we're going to put in the distance, we're going to put what that distance was, 0.03. Except for this is trying to make it go the wrong direction, so I'm going to make it negative. Okay, now we have that. As you'll see, that is just the 5 rectangles in the center of our nail here. Now what we're going to do is select this sketch, go to Solid, Push Pull, Press Pull, and then select this sketch, or we can just do this. And then cut, direction, symmetric, and we're just going to drag it out past. And press OK. Now we have these slots in our nail. As you can see, we have these slots right about, hold on, right here on our nail. But as you can see, they're filled in. So we just want this to drop back a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to view this sketch. And it is exactly 1/100th of an inch smaller. So what we do is start a new sketch on our nail. We're going to start it in this odd shaped plane right here. And then we're going to draw a center point circle, dimension it, 0.14. And now solid, press pull, select your fill, and pull it up so that it fills everything in. As you can see, I didn't go far enough. There we go. And we are going to join. Okay. Now you see we have these shallow slots in the shank of our nail. The next thing to do is going to be the first ring, the first slanted ring on the nail, and then we can get into the rest of the rings. So, back to home. We're going to go to this bevel. I named it bevel on this one. And it's right here. 03, 0614, and 075. Gonna make a line here and draw the general shape. Okay, now we can dimension, and well, first we're going to actually lock some of these points together. So I'm going to go to coincident, and we're going to go to this point, and actually, never mind, wrong point, my bad. I think we're good here. So we're going to just dimension it. 0.15. Oh, it's half of that, my bad. 0.15 divided by 2. Oh, 0614 here. And here we just have the 0.03. Now we can use a new solid tool called revolve. We're going to first pick an axis to revolve around, so I'm going to pick the left edge here. And then we're going to select the profile, which we already had selected. We're going to go full and join. And that's as simple as that. The next thing we are going to, oh wait, hold on. You can see there's no little red lock here. So what we're going to do is go to edit sketch, and we're going to try to drag it. Oh, it lets us drag it around, which means it's not constrained to the right, to one specific location. So what we have to do is first we're going to First, we are going to lock some of these. Actually, we're going to make a point. Create point. Put it right there in the middle. Now we can coincident this point and this point. Oh, my bad. I messed up again. Okay, so we are going to concentric. Hold on. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to get rid of this. And then we're going to finish this sketch, which we are out of now, and start a new one. I'm going to make it Why is it selected even though it's not? It doesn't say finished. Oh. Okay. We are going to new sketch on this plane. Create. Point. Center point of the circle. And then we're going to dimension it so we know it's the center point for sure. It's not letting me do that either. So, I guess I don't understand how I did this the first time. Okay. Finish. Why is this selected? Edit this sketch. Definitely a good learn along episode, that's for sure. Okay, I think that's constrained. Let's go back to sketch 5, edit sketch, and we're going to go to coincident and pick this point and that point. Now we should be good. Okay, good. And we have the red locks over here, so that's good. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to create all these rings here. So, the rings sketch looks like this. Each ring is 0.06 inches tall. So, we're going to make the general shape. We're going to put it in the plane right here, the left plane. And we're going to draw this general shape out. So I'm going to go from here to here to here to here to here to here. Okay, that's sort of the shape. And next we are going to dimension some of these. I know this one is 0.6. Well, that's odd. Why did it do that? There we go. Why did it do that? I have no clue why it did that. What? Okay, we're gonna just undo, because that is a mess. Wow. Okay. Okay. Sketch dimension. 0.075 there, because it's half of the diameter. Here we're gonna put 0.3. That is odd. Oh, 0.03, that's the problem. .06. Okay, and now so we can move this still, which we don't want. Also, we need to dimension this top 0.065. And finally, we make this coincident with okay, why is it being so difficult? Okay. Let's just try it this way. Okay, so it doesn't let you put 0 in Fusion. We can delete that. What is going on? There we go. Okay. So what I had to do was create constrain the single line or 2 points to lie on either the vertical or horizontal axis. So I made a line on the horizontal axis of the top of sketch 6, which was this bevel right here. And that means that it's constrained, and I constrained this point to the center. So should be good. Now what we can do is fillet some of these edges. So 0.0025 and 0.01. Okay, we have those. Now what we're going to do is a rectangular pattern. Spaced 0.06 inches apart in the up and down direction, and then we're going to put 36 of them. Now, as you can see, we have a stack of this shape right here. And what we can do is zoom the whole way out so we can see everything, go to solid, revolve, select all of them, select the axis that is this right here. As you can see, we have most of our ring shank now finished already. So, now that we have this, all we need to do yet is the tip. And that will be right here. Find a window. Right here we're going to be able to see the feature, 1/4 inch. So create sketch, sketch it on there, circle, 0.15 inches, push pull or press pull, this and that up to join 0.25. Now we have the start for our tip. Next we're going to go to construction, and we're actually going to look at the top mid plane right here. The top mid plane is 0.15 inches below the top. So we're going to go to construct offset plane, select this, and then drag this down so it's about 0.15 inches below. Press OK, and create a new sketch on this plane. Now, we can draw some lines here. We're going to draw these lines horizontally and vertically, just a cross like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to make these perpendicular. We're going to make the points coincident with this circle. And we are going to midpoint constrain these two together. Midpoint of this and this. Now we're locked. Now it's not going anywhere. So, what that did was create 4 equidistant points a set distance down from the top of the nail. So, we have these points on the exterior of our sphere, and what we're going to do... Oh crap, I used the wrong sphere. Oh, okay, well we can fix that. Simply delete coincident. I wonder if we can override the old coincidences. No, we're gonna have to delete them. Okay, so right click each one and click delete coincident. Then redo the coincident and click that and this circle right here. And now we should be good to finish the sketch. Now we have 4 points on the exterior. We're actually going to hide that sketch. Never mind, we're going to show it. I don't really understand what's going on out here. I think I can delete that. Yeah. Okay. Next, we are going to construct a point at the center of a circle. That would be right here. Right here. Okay. Now we have a point in the center. And now what we can do is take slices off of this 4 times from this point spreading down to each of these 4. And we're taking off all the excess around the outside. I'll show you what I mean. But first we're going to have to construct 4 new planes. So we're going to select plane through 3 points. And select the top and 2 of the points that are next to each other on the bottom. Then do the same thing again. Top, and then the next 2 that are next to each other. Hold on, I didn't save them. Okay, plane through 3 points. Top, this one, this one. Okay. 3 points. Top, this one, this one. Okay. 3 points. Top, that one, that one. Okay. 3 points. That one, and the top. Okay. So now that we have this mess here, you'll sort of see that if you look at it from the right angle, it sort of makes an arrow shape. But that's because we got to remove all the excess yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down through each one of these planes 2 through 5, and we're going to start a sketch on them. Create sketch. Yep. Sketch 10. Which plane is it on? Must be on this one. Yeah, it's on this one right there. Okay, so draw a rectangle, and for this part it honestly doesn't really matter, but what we're going to do is draw a rectangle over the entire top like that. So now that we have this rectangle over the whole thing, we can throw some quick dimensions on it. I'm just going to throw some like 0.2, 0.3, and then we're going to go midpoint. And we're going to go midpoint, and we're going to anchor it to there. So now what we can do is press pull this, select our sketch that we just made, and just pull it until it gets rid of all that stuff. And we're going to press cut, and that is correct. So, okay. As you can see, that made the first cut. Now we go to plane 3. We select it. We go to create sketch. We make a rectangle. We dimension it. We go to midpoint, select midpoint, and that point. No, that doesn't look right. Something's not right. Oh no, that's fine. Okay. Anyway, now we press pull this. Pull it out. Make sure it's on cut, which it was. New sketch, this plane, rectangle, midpoint there and there, dimension, point 3 and point 2, then we're going to press pull this one. Okay, and the last one. Sketch. Yeah. Midpoint of that goes to there. Dimension. Press pull. And there we have it. Your perfect ring shank nail. And as you can see, it's all finished. That pretty much wraps up the end of this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.